The world breathed a sigh of relief as news broke of a ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas. After 15 months of brutal conflict, a glimmer of hope emerged on January 15, 2025. The announcement signaled a potential turning point in the devastating war that has gripped the region. The deal, brokered by the United States, Qatar, and Egypt, offers a roadmap for peace. However, the situation remains fragile. The path ahead is fraught with challenges. The conflict has left a devastating toll on both sides. Thousands have been killed, countless injured, and infrastructure decimated. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza has reached catastrophic levels. The ceasefire agreement represents a crucial step towards alleviating the suffering. It is a testament to the tireless efforts of international mediators. The international community has welcomed the ceasefire with cautious optimism. World leaders have expressed hope for a lasting peace. However, the true test lies in the implementation of the agreement. Both sides must demonstrate unwavering commitment to its terms. The world is watching closely. The road ahead is uncertain, but the ceasefire offers a glimmer of hope. It is a chance for peace, a chance for healing, and a chance for a brighter future for both Israelis and Palestinians. The world must now come together to support this fragile peace and work towards a just and lasting resolution to the conflict. The ceasefire agreement is structured in 3 phases, each building upon the previous one. The first phase, set to commence on January 19, 2025, is designed to establish a foundation of trust. This initial 42-day period will focus on immediate steps to de-escalate the situation. A ceasefire will be implemented, halting all hostilities between Hamas and Israel. Crucially, this phase mandates the withdrawal of Israeli troops from Gaza. This withdrawal is a critical step towards restoring calm and stability to the region. Simultaneously, Hamas is obligated to release 33 hostages currently held in Gaza. These hostages include civilians, female soldiers, children, the elderly, and the sick. The agreement also addresses the plight of Palestinian prisoners held by Israel. While the exact number remains unspecified, the deal outlines a phased release of these prisoners. This commitment to addressing the issue of prisoners represents a significant step towards reconciliation. It acknowledges the grievances of both sides and underscores the need for mutual compromise. The first phase of the agreement is not solely focused on security measures. It also prioritizes the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza. The agreement stipulates increased humanitarian aid flow into the region. The United States has pledged to facilitate the entry of over 500 trucks carrying essential supplies daily. This influx of aid is desperately needed to alleviate the suffering of the Palestinian people. The fate of the hostages has been a major point of contention throughout the conflict. Hamas and allied groups currently hold 94 individuals hostage, captured during the October 7, 2023 incursion. Tragically, at least 34 hostages are confirmed dead by the Israeli government, with the true number likely much higher. The agreement outlines a specific release plan for the hostages. 3 female Israeli civilians are expected to be released on the first day of the ceasefire, followed by 4 more on the 7th day. Subsequently, 3 Israeli detainees prioritizing women will be released every 7 days. This phased release is designed to build confidence and ensure the well-being of the hostages. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza demands immediate attention. The 15-month conflict has left the region in ruins. Hospitals are overwhelmed, essential supplies are scarce, and the population is grappling with trauma and displacement. The agreement's commitment to increasing humanitarian aid is a crucial lifeline for the people of Gaza. The international community has a moral obligation to ensure the safe and unimpeded delivery of aid. The United Nations, aid agencies, and individual nations must work together to provide food, water, medical supplies, and other essential resources. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza cannot be ignored. Despite the optimism surrounding the ceasefire, significant challenges lie ahead. The political landscape in Israel is turbulent, with Prime Minister Netanyahu facing internal pressure. Elements within his coalition government have expressed strong opposition to the agreement. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, for instance, has threatened to withdraw support unless Israel resumes hostilities after the initial 42-day phase. The international community has rallied behind the ceasefire agreement. The United Nations, European Union, and numerous individual nations have expressed support for the deal. They have urged both sides to honor their commitments and seize this opportunity for peace. The international community's backing is crucial for monitoring the implementation of the agreement and providing support for the peace process. The ceasefire is just the first step on a long and arduous road to peace. The agreement's success hinges on the commitment of both sides to engage in good faith negotiations. The second and third phases, yet to be negotiated, will delve into complex issues such as the status of Palestinian prisoners, the future of Gaza, and the possibility of a two-state solution. The world holds its breath, hoping that this ceasefire will mark the beginning of a new chapter in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The path ahead is fraught with uncertainty, but the potential for lasting peace makes this a moment of immense significance. It is a time for hope, a time for diplomacy, and a time for both sides to demonstrate their commitment to a future free from violence and bloodshed.